These are things I would do if I was your vegetator. And by that I mean your dictator. I would remove plastic altogether. Stop wrapping my vegetables in plastic. I would improve the education system. Instead of a class of 30, I would probably reduce it to like 8 per one teacher. I feel like 8 is like absolute. And then I would also remove the need for them to report what they're doing in the day and do all this testing. I think it's ridiculous. I would also encourage more library days in that structure, and then I would also encourage one-on-one tutors to be available, 1 or 2 per class that come in for 30-minute sessions 3 times a week. I would also get all of the best scientists, and I would work towards actually doing the stuff that all these people have discovered. They've discovered how to do all these cool things, but we're not implementing them. So we would like to see water-powered cars. I would like to see cars on the road that have a better impact on society. I'd like to see politics thrown out altogether. And then I would like to see it earn less money to be a politician, so that it would degrade the ability for disgusting people to want to go into it. Yeah, so I would turn that on its head. I would make it like maybe 100 grand a year only. Like that would be the cap. Maybe even 80, I don't know. But you see my point with that one. I don't really want them earning enough money that it would become a greedy adventure. I would not be giving them water and giving them whatever they want. You know, like the whole concept that you go into office, you get water. Like, that's bullshit. It shouldn't exist. Another thing, I would, especially in schools, I would bring back reading. No more screens and bullshit. Some kids are reacting to screens, so I don't think it's good. And I would get rid of the pride community altogether. I think we would just line them up and... if you don't know what I mean, click below and comment, I don't know. But I think we're all thinking it. So anyway, another thing that I would do is I would be advocating for healthier eating and just removing the ability for people to use taste buds in laboratories to create products that are super satiating and really too yummy. Yeah, I would get rid of that because that makes life super complicated to like retrain children once they've been exposed to all these tasty crud products that are available. I would just make them not available just for the health of society. Just be like, yep, I'm coming into your shop. You are now legally not allowed to do this anymore. Go away. Another thing I would make, let's get that into you. Get that into you. That would be eradicated too. You wouldn't be allowed to do that or even promote it. And the books to the contrary and to the promotion of it, we would burn the books, yeah. I sound so evil. I wonder what's happening to my brain to make me so evil. Anyway, how dare I burn books that are full of shit that's shoved down our children's throats? I would probably remove them from the libraries. Any books that are lies and outright lies, I would grab them and throw them in a pile and we would burn them and we'd have a big party while we burn them. And then another thing that I would do is I would make sure that the news had real people that are really reporting only what really happened. Because I can kind of tell when something foul has happened and they're like, oh, she just had psychosis, you know, she's a psycho mother. Oh, he's a psycho father, he did that. And I'm like, wait a second, was that not did that not happen? No. And then the final thing with government is the misuse of taxation towards poverty and what causes poverty. Poverty is people that seek to self-harm themselves. They don't want to be better in their life and they don't understand anything because no one mothered them correctly. So if a person's raised into drugs, alcoholism and all of these things, of course that's all they've been taught in their whole life. It's really hard for them to feel like a person that doesn't feel loved, they are prone to addiction, yeah? So abuse, we need to focus on that. So I would put a lot of funding into finding perpetrators of violence, abuse, not the type we're talking about, also educate people. And like I said, I would remove the ability for people to get drugs and alcohol. So I'm sure you know what prohibition is. The problem is they weren't. I would probably go back to prohibition. Yeah, I would bring in that law. You're not allowed to drink in excess. If we see you drinking in excess or someone reports you, then we'll have an issue. I think the problem with prohibition is that they didn't respect the thoughts of the human to control their behavior and make it a healthy thing. Like if you drink too much or you smoke too much, I don't know, I just think there's this fine line. You are drinking, it's not good for your body. And, you know, it just feels so much horrific stuff, alcohol. I think people shouldn't be allowed it.